Alright guys, this is Bear. He was just missing from home for 6 months. Was picked up by the OSPCA and made his way back to his owners. Came back really mad. So we're gonna get his mats off for him. He's never been groomed before, so he's probably pretty scared. And he's really full of mats. So I'm gonna start by taking away his weapons. His nails. You're alright, big man. You're a good boy, yeah. You're a good boy. Oh, you're a handsome little fella. He's got some pretty big mats under his chin, and they're probably pretty uncomfortable for him. So he's really gonna enjoy having these taken off. You're a nice boy, aren't you? Hey? You're alright. You're okay. You're alright, big guy. Hey, hey. You're alright. Easy. Good boy. You're alright, Bear. Alright, the worst part is over, big man. We're gonna make you feel like $1,000,000. I know. It's a funny noise, eh? And he's doing very well. Some cats don't like the noise. He's handling it very well. Usually once they see what I'm doing and taking off the mats, they start to relax a bit. But they do get to a point where they've had enough as well. So you have to try and work as quick as possible with kitties. And he's doing very well so far. Hey? You're a good man. Yeah, you got some big mats on you. Hey? Does that feel nice? Oh, does that feel nice? Hey? Get rid of these for you? Hey? You're a good boy. Okay. You're alright, man. He's a good kitty. So I'm not hurting them. I'm just stroking them a bit because I have to get them to stay still when I'm going down into their armpit areas. Anywhere where their skin is really elasticity, because as I shave, if they move the wrong way, the chances of cutting them in their thinner skinned areas are higher. So you always want to try and have the best control of the cat before you get into those areas. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Hey, it feels so good. Hey? Oh, yes it does. You're a good man. Yes, you are. Hey? Oh, you're such a good boy. I bet you're starting to feel better already, buddy. Just getting some of these big knots off for you. We're going to try and leave him a decent mane because he has some good fluff here that isn't really matted up. May have to go a little bit closer under his chin, but that's alright. Now and sore, isn't it, big man? It's fairly close to your skin there. Nope. So again, I'm going to scruff him to get control of him. It doesn't hurt him. He seems pretty relaxed right now. You guys can see he's not trying to get away too much. He seems to be enjoying himself. And you're very handsome. So this here, I'm going to scruff him and grab his arm, hold it with my finger to get into these armpit areas. Like I said, high risk area. Take your time. Have the best control over the cat that you can. You're alright, big man. You're doing so good. You are. He's a good bear. Yeah. Hey, that's one heck of a mat in there for you. We're getting that off. And as you can see, his fur is a little bit shorter here because that's where his mat was. But that probably feels really good already for him. Now, with cats, the less you can restrain them, the better. But it is like hitting a moving target. You're all right, big man. And you sort of just try and work with them as they move. You don't really want to fight with them too much to try and stay at one particular area, because you never know, it can be getting sore for them, so give it a break, move to a different spot. I'm going to try and get the one out of his chest, because that's going to make it easier to get the rest of his belly, because they do attach to one another. So scruff. And I'll just kind of cut in here to get it loose so I can start seeing what I'm doing. There's a big mat there, I can tell. So we're going to try and get through it, get a starting point. You're being a good boy. Yes, you are. You're being a very good boy. Yeah, I know, it's a good kitty. Yeah. You're a good man. So this one just keeps going. It's attached all the way down. So that's what I meant about starting in the chest and going down, because it does attach in the stomach. It'd be harder to try and start in the middle of the mat than it is from the top of the mat. Just continuing to go around, trim the mane, take it right down to his legs. So I'm going to get rid of some of this hair because it's starting to pile up. Give him a break for a second. He's doing awesome. Aren't you? He's got a big one right here. We'll get that one off for you. It's a little pelt. I don't know if you can see that. Nope. It's a little pelt of hair from him. I'm sure we'll have lots more. He's enjoying himself. He's sitting there comfortably. I'm not even holding him. He's doing awesome. Aren't you? He's a good boy. He's got some good ones up in his cheeks, but we'll get those after. Hey, you're doing amazing, you are. First groom, guys. Maybe? You're off the time. Aren't you? Like you've done this a million times. He's a good boy. It doesn't give you the okay to leave though. I know, but this one's a big one. I know, that's a rude area, eh? That is yours. Now you worry about that stuff, eh? Nope, we can't leave yet, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, let's try and flip you on your side. You're alright. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, your little tummy. Yeah? Nope. You're okay. You still got lots of mats to go there, big man. You're doing awesome. So again, I'm going to try and get his elbow in here. I don't know how well you guys can see. So try and get into his armpit area. Again, with the fingers. There's a good one in here. Alright. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. You're doing awesome, big man. You are. You're such a good kitty. Alright. Let's see what we got. Okay. You always have to stretch their skin out too. Again, because you don't want to cut them. So as I pull on their skin, it stretches it out, makes it easier to cut. Well, for the clippers to shave. And just makes it easier on them not to cut them. You constantly have to work at it. A lot of people think they should just come off in one big swipe off when they're really mad about that. They don't. You're alright, big guy. You're okay. If you just constantly put them back to where they were, eventually they'll get the hint they're not going anywhere. Yeah, good boy. Yeah. That's okay, big fella. Alright. Another fair size coat. Put the steam off of them. He's like, what is that? Hey, that's you. That's all you. I bet you're feeling better. See? Does that feel good? Oh, that feels great, doesn't it? Oh, yes. You can't leave just yet, buddy. You still got some good ones in your face. You do. Alright. Get into your tummy. And you can see the scruff doesn't bother him. He's not meowing. He's not fighting. Some cats really just give when you scruff them. They don't fight. They respect the scruff. They actually remember, you know, their mom carrying them around like that when they were kittens. So it's actually sometimes calming for them. Some cats don't like it at all. Most cats do. They don't mind it. You're being a good boy. Look at that one's still attached to you somewhere in there. Hey, got a long piece here. But you're gonna feel so much better. Hey, you got eye boobies. Oh, you're a good boy. You are. You're a good, good kitty. Hey. You can get those ones off your cheeks. Yeah. He's really enjoying himself, I should say. Hey. We have to get to the tough spots, though. In between your hind legs. So, grab the leg. Keep him nice and relaxed, and I'll start working away here. He's only going to give me a certain amount of time before he's going to start to fuss. So you try and work quick. Nope, that's not okay. No, so in this sense, I'm just going to scrub him. It's not hurting him, just gaining control so I don't get bit. Give him the benefit of the doubt, and I always do. But no matter which cat it is, they usually don't like you in and around that area. And really, who can blame them? Just gonna flip. You're okay. okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Good boy. Oops. You're alright, big guy. You're alright. You're being a good man. I know it's rude, bud. Hey, it's rude, isn't it, Bear? Isn't it? It's so rude. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Alright, give him a second. He went through that well. Rid of all your extra hair. You're being a good boy, bud. You really, really are. We're gonna have to get these out of your chin. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, it's okay. Don't be mad. Nope. You're alright. Oh, boy. You really gotta be careful with these. They're so close to the skin. You really have to follow them out. That's okay. And the clippers will get warm if you are working on the same mat for a while. So it is always nice to have some blades to switch it out, just so it doesn't get too warm on their skin. I know, but it's coming. It's a good one. Good boy. Good boy. Ooh, this one's a doozy. Okay. I'm sure he won't leave home again. Hey, you want any crazy adventures? Poor guy. It goes right down into your chest. So we're going to have to bring your little mini mat heater out. She's a hairy job, isn't it, buddy? Yeah, the reason why I'm really not leaving all of his stuff is because he's going to look the same on the other side because he's got another big mat on the other side of his cheek. Again, you gotta find where it starts. You're a curious boy. Yes, you are. I know, big man. Okay. It's coming. You're being a good boy. Normally I'd like to leave a big mane on them, but in his case, he didn't really have a choice but to cut her back. Get rid of all of his gnats. Hey, you look a little silly, but you probably feel like $1,000,000. You want to go over them a few times just to try and get rid of all the longer ends. Same as when you're, I guess, shaving a person's head. You go over them a few times. Try and get all the spots you missed. Try and even them out as best as possible. Oops, sorry, buddy. You're a good boy. You are. Alright, big man, let's see what we can do for in between the legs in the back here. Probably try and put him on his side again. You're alright. You're alright, big guy. Oh, you're okay. So he's starting to growl, so you can tell he's almost had enough. So I'm going to try and just get this out as fast as I can because he's starting to lose his patience and I don't like stressing them out. I'm trying to make it as less stressful on them as possible. So even if they have the odd long hair here and there, I'm not going to fuss about it. We want to try and make it a good experience. Just do what I can quick here and give them a break. Try and brush them out. See what I have left to work with here. I got lots and lots and lots of fluff off this guy. Okay? Lots and lots and lots. We'd probably leave your tail. We can probably leave your tail. Oh, you're being a good boy, you are. I know, man. I know what you had on your agenda for today, was it? You're a good boy. Oh, at least your mats are gone. I know your fluff will grow back. Okay. see your tail and your little feeties. Hey, you're a good boy. You are. I try and always keep one hand on them, just because then that way they feel like you have somewhat of control. Even though most of the time with cats, it's whatever they're wanting to do. I know, bud. I hear ya. You're getting sick of me, eh? Hey, you feel good now and feisty, eh? Hey, he's so handsome. He's such a handsome fella. You gonna smack at the comb? Look, I got treats. You being a good boy. You like treats? Oh, it doesn't like treats. No. Are you gonna eat it? No. You can have them after, buddy. You're okay. Some deodorizing spray to make you smell like some kiwi blossom. Helps stand up any longer hairs because I always go over them once more just to try and get them as smooth as possible, providing the cat will let me. So we'll see. Usually going over them once more is not the end of the world. I'm looking for your escaper. Alright, hardest part, around the bum. I always keep them strapped for this because they don't particularly like it. Try and hold their head and their tail on the one. This can be like an art to do cat grooming. Sometimes I feel like it's a big game of Twister. Only with teeth and nails. And he's doing so well. Aren't you? Trying to clean up most of his hair so I can see what is left on him, what's stuck to the rug, any little bits that I might have missed. Again, you know, he's starting to have, he's had enough. You got a little mat in your tail, bud, you're good. No. I can almost predict when cats are gonna bite, swat. I've been doing this for about 15 years. I did it for the vet hospital I worked at for a long time. And then I kind of branched out on my own. My husband and one of my clients really recommended that I should. And years later, here I am now making videos for how to, because there's no cat groomers. None. So maybe, you know, this will help a few other people on how to groom cats. Maybe grooming your own cat at home. I don't know if someone else wants to take up an interest in grooming cats. It's risky business. You can get your heart racing at times. Your blood flowing. He's doing great though. No, buddy. No. Okay. I'm gonna just try and get the inside of his thighs here. Just down this leg because there's a little mat on his hind inside thigh. So I'm going to do this very quickly and then probably call her quits because I know he's had about enough. Okay. Alright, bud. That's enough. We don't need to stress you out. A couple little taps here and there on your hind legs are fine. You look good, bud. There's no more mats, hey? Okay. And maybe a little spritz. Smells like he's been camping for a long time. Hey, little bush boy. Hey. Okay. I can tell you're bad.